Hi guys, I'm Becky.
I'm Ty.
And this is What the Knights Say. And if you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can watch all of our latest videos and the next one coming up. So on today's video, we are doing, are we prepared or getting ready about sending our children back to school? Because if you are watching us from the future, it's 2020. Remember that year? It's crap.
Wow.
Yes, we are living it right now. And it's coming up to the end of May, and we've just found out from our government and from the school that our children are to be sent back from the 1st of June. And it's reception,
Yes.
year 1 and year 6.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who thinks of these? It's like they've pulled it randomly out of a hat.
I think it was just like, you know, remember the lottery when they used to put the balls in and then the balls would come out?
Yeah.
I think it was like that.
Yeah, reception to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, year 1. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just chuck them back in and see what happens.
But the thing is, though, when you say about, are you ready as a parent? The thing is, the question is, so if the kids are ready, it's you. Are you ready? Because
I'm not ready.
She's not ready for the kids to go back. I'm ready for the kids to go back, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are ready for their kids to go back to school.
No, I just think I feel it's just a little bit too soon at the moment, and obviously because the figures are still coming in high with the COVID-19.
Are they?
Yes, things have got to go back.
Yes.
Reality has got to go back. And obviously businesses and the children need their education. Yes, I know how important it is. It's just, I don't know how it's going to affect them mentally. I'm trying to prepare them now. So basically, our daughter has got to go back, but our son hasn't. Our daughter is 4. Because a 4-year-old doesn't stick their fingers in their mouth. A 4-year-old doesn't go around hugging everyone, licking things, wet themselves sometimes. I mean, like... They
don't or they do? Which one?
They do. I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, I was just about to say, because I can't tell by your tone.
Well, we've been told by our... I mean, I love my children's school. We've been told by our school that they've got to go back from the 15th. And they're going to be in bubbles of 11. So they'll get to play as normal with their friends as long as it's within that bubble. And I think they're going to zone off the playgrounds. But if their close friend is in another bubble, they can't go close to them or play with them, or I'm trying to get it into her head, like, oh, when you go back to school, school's not going to be the same at the minute. Like, it's going to be different, like, just to try and prepare them mentally, because I think it could be a bit of a shock, mentally damaging.
But the thing is that kids, even at their age, they're still going to be impressionable. So
they adapt. I know children adapt very quickly.
So you can say to them, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Our son loves rules and so forth. You just say to them, like, this is what you have to do. This is the groups you have to play with. The kids will just be like, okay, that's what we've got to do, miss, sir, we will do it. You're going to get the 1 or 2 children who can't do that. But then again, kids are a bit more disciplined than adults are. Once, the kids are away from the adults and they're with their teacher, 80% of the children are really good and responsive. You're going to get some kids with learning difficulties or so forth, or challenges that they have, who may not be able to adapt or conform to the new ideal of what needs to be done. But guess what? They have to go back at some point.
Yeah, I know they have to go.
And this is going back.
I'm nervous. Ty's like, they're ready to go back. And
I am ready.
Like, I don't know whether it's like a protective... I don't know.
You're back to that separate anxiety thing again.
The anxiety is what I had when I first had my son, and I was meant to go back to work, and I had separation anxiety. I feel a bit of that now, like letting go of them, because obviously when you keep them home, this is my safe little bubble that I've created for them, and it's like letting your...
Oh, wait. Then when I come back from work, you're like, you have no idea what it's been like today.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You don't have to put up with them. You don't have to do this.
They're safe, okay? They get on my nerves, but they're safe getting on my nerves. But when you're at school, you don't know. Like, we've embedded into our children's head anyway about washing your hands and things like that.
That's even before this.
That's just because we're clean parents.
Yeah.
But you don't know if other people are like that.
But the thing is, and this is the thing I said to you yesterday, right? So I said this to Rebecca. I said, before all this happened, right, I have never seen people out on the streets or out and about, or just in general, being as cautious as they are now. Now everyone wants to be all cautious and, oh my God, don't get too close, or don't do this and don't do that. There were diseases and viruses out there before, but you turn a blind eye because the media didn't want to portray it as bad as what it was.
Yeah, well,
hold on, 1 second.
Not been anything
one
as bad
second,
as this,
hold
for
on.
God's sake,
We
Karen,
do not. We do not.
Pandemic.
Okay, 1 second. We don't know because a lot of things are shielded away from us. And why is that?
This
Hold
has
on.
never happened.
Okay,
Has
1
this ever
second.
happened?
1
This
second.
has never happened.
Let me say my piece. Let me say my piece. This is what I'm trying to say. You see how fragile we are when the snowflakes hits the floor and everyone runs to the supermarket. You see why the governments don't tell us about every single virus out there, because even the ones that do kill us, and they can keep it under wraps, and they do it. So when this came out, and this is something that they couldn't cover up, they couldn't cover this one up. Look how everyone went on at the supermarkets. Everyone went on buying things.
Toilet roll. What the hell was that about?
Okay, this is my point.
Yeah.
Right. So us humans are majority of humans are fragile-minded, and it's easy to get into your head, start painting pictures. And now we've got social media where people post things and everyone whips it up in a frenzy, or you can start getting messages on WhatsApp and it gets into your head.
Yeah, no.
Right, so this is why when the government are now downplaying how bad the virus is, even though it possibly is bad, but they're downplaying it now, is to get people back into thinking everything is fine again. I can go back and live my normal. They need
the money and everything.
So when people are impressionable and they can and they just read something that a friend has posted, or mostly some dude Larry who's sorry for every Larry out there, who's just in his home bored, made a post up, just posted it just to see what the reaction would be, and then people like you and Sally, sorry for any Sallys out there, right? I don't know, you know I do these names, who then read it, share it, comment, say to all their friends and say, oh my God, have you seen this? Is this actual fact? I don't know. I just saw it. I just thought it made sense.
Yeah, social media is dangerous. Right, okay. Social media is very dangerous.
And this is my point. I don't follow that stuff. I look at it, I laugh, and I'm like, look at these damn fools. All right? And then when you start talking to me about it, what do I say to you? I say, don't even bring it up. Where did you get it from? Facebook. I saw it, and it has to be true. So my point is this.
But I am one of the gullible ones that get trapped into the news on Facebook and things like that. And I'm like, oh my god.
And I don't, because I see for what it is. When the government's talking, I don't listen to what they're saying. I kind of listen to every other word of what they're saying. And that's what I take it as that value.
I just don't know about sending the children back to school, because I mean, they start a 6 weeks holiday in July. So if Savvy goes back, that's our daughter, the 4-year-old. So if she goes back, and then 4 weeks later they send London back, and then he's going back for a week.
So if he goes back, if they go back, they go back. At least they get a bit of normality back into their structure, into their system. At least they get to see their friends again.
I do want, yes, I think they need to see their friends again, because, oh, bless London, he's missing everyone. And and the education, because let's face it, we are not doing it like the teachers do it at home. I'm not. I can't.
Don't say about every parent and they say we are not. Say you.
Well, you ain't doing none.
Because I'm at work. So
oh my God, he only went back to work last week. He had 8 weeks off.
2 weeks.
8 weeks.
Actually, I've been at work 3 weeks now. So technically, I have been back to work so long now, right? And I set these tasks to do little minor things, and she's letting the team down.
I set when this.
Tell the story. Tell the true story about this.
So when the lockdown started, I had a chart on the wall, like Monday to Friday, what I was going to do with the kids.
Tell them about the message that you sent to everyone, all the family members.
I sent a message to the family, come on, we can do this.
Oh, we can do this.
We can do this.
Wave the flag.
Let's do it together, us mums. Oh my God.
Day free.
I
forget this. I'm not even doing it. These damn kids don't listen. I don't care. You know what? I'm not a teacher. I was never born a teacher.
The amount of wine we went through.
You went through.
Oh my God. But it's hard. And especially because I've got the two children on 2 different levels of learning, and they both want your attention at the same time. And I have to do it. When I do it, we have to do it in the morning, because if it gets to the afternoon, they've just lost all concentration altogether. So we do, education-wise, we do about an hour in the morning. Monday to Friday. I do keep weekends off like they normally would have off, but I do try to do things like they help me out with cooking. We do like nature hunts, and I just trying to keep them happy at the moment is my priority, and it's expensive. They eat everything. Mum, I'm hungry. Mum, we done a roast dinner the other day. It was 10 minutes afterwards, and London was asking for something else to eat. All of you parents can relate to what we're going through.
Yeah.
And I think we have all done a superb job. I have. Shut up. I don't think anyone is doing it wrong. I don't think you've got to stick to a certain guideline on the education things. I think it's just keeping your kids safe, happy, and doing your best with the homework. But yes, I am very nervous about sending my daughter back to school in 2 weeks' time.
I'm not. I'm all for it. As long as they can keep their distancing or whatever it is, or the bubble, but at least they can get back to some sort of normality, I'm all for it. But apart from that, that is it, really.
That is it. That's what we just wanted to talk about, our views on sending our children back to school. I'm sure you've all got your opinions. I mean, share them with me. Am I the only one worrying? Probably. I always worry.
No, there's many more of you, Sally's, Kate's, Vicky's.
Why are they not...
What was you say? You were going to say.
Why they all got to be Becky, Sally, and...
What are you trying to say?
You're trying to... You know what I'm trying to say.
Anyway, thanks for watching today.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
See you guys. Bye.